Hello everyone, this is Arjun once again, and this video is about the game. Today's match, the final match between Spain and Argentina. Who is going to win? Difficult to predict at this moment, but Spain will definitely start as the favorites. Why? Because they have a team which is much better than Argentina. They have played better all through the tournament and should and has better players. The only thing the weakness they have is that the players are inexperienced mostly, and they do not have a pure striker. So they don't score enough goals, and they look to keep the position of the ball and combine well and get one goal here and there in between. Wherever they get a chance, wherever they get a gap, they look to score. They don't press hard enough. But then again, if they don't press hard enough, that means that there are less gaps in the midfield. And Argentina has got a decent midfield. Okay. Um, but Spanish midfield is much better than that. So it is likely that Spain will dominate in the midfield and Argentina will come hard. They will play a physical, tactical game, make a lot of tactical fouls. It depends upon how the referee marshals the game. Because in the last game against England, it was a referee who was not giving out cards. So the first card came out quite late after, say, 15, 20 fouls. If Argentina gets an early card, like Paredes or Simeone, the way Simeone was fouling, so if he gets another card early, then it will be a different game altogether. Then he cannot risk that physical game. On the other hand, Spain would like to keep the ball in within themselves, and Argentina will look to deny themselves the chance to attack. And if Spain doesn't push, then there will be less gaps, less openings, less clear cut chances for them to win the match. Now, in the game against Uruguay, it is being noted that Spain did not get enough chances, and then they got a late goal to win. However, they did not even concede any in that game as well. So the thing would be that if Argentina is not going to score and going to stay in the midfield and try to hold Spain off, then can they do that? Because the real problem with Argentina is that the two left backs. Yamal will be on the one side where and there would be Williams won't be there, so I'm not sure who's playing there anyway. But they will attack from their wings, and De La Fonte has shown that he's a tactical brilliance in this World Cup, especially the game against France. So they will look to attack from the wings, and if they do, then Spain will get into the box and create chances. Now, Yamal looking to score. Now Romero and the other guy, the two central defenders, are playing quite well. So they might deny the final thrust and deny Yamal to score the final shot, the finishing touch. That is in Argentina's favor, but there will be a lot of chances created through the wing, the Spanish wing. Now, about Argentina's attack, that is a problem which Argentina had for most of the game till Messi turns into starts playing on the on the right side, and Argentina uses two forwards, two strikers in Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez. Now, then Messi goes towards the right wing and plays as a withdrawn forward, and that is where Argentina looked dangerous. But in the beginning of the game, till that happens, when Messi plays in the center and the teams are able to control Messi, and Alvarez is not looking the part. And because of that, the problem is that there is not enough clear-cut chances created or any dominance created by Argentina, and they rely on set pieces mostly and long shots. Now, Enzo Martinez has done that. He has tried to take shots, okay, Um, then uh, um, there has been other cases as well where people have tried to take shots, or dead ball situation where Messi can convert a goal. So these are the things which we have noticed Argentina trying to score a goal. Now, the pattern of the match, well, I have posted one on the Facebook, that what would be the pattern of the match. That the first quarter should be an even game when Spain will look to, control the match by having possession. And Argentina will look to play the physical game and try to disrupt the Spanish game and keep them away from creating chances. Second phase, that is where Spain will look to stamp their authority on the match. And that is where Lamal is going to become dangerous. He's going to make those runs. He's going to get into the box and try to score. And Spain's midfield and their forward line will try to create chances by playing short passes, and towards that penalty area, they will look to, control the ball and look for spaces there and try to create an opening. Argentina will try to prevent that and will look to break if they can, and or also look for set pieces in order to get one goal. It is paramount for Argentina to take the lead, because if they don't, then during by halftime, it is likely that the Spain will score one goal. Second half, the third quarter, where the Spain will look to dominate, because this is where the Spain knows that Argentina has been most vulnerable. Because if you look at the games, you will see Egypt score one goal and almost two during this phase. England score one goal, Switzerland score a goal, and also Cape Verde has scored goals. So Argentina has conceded consistently in this third phase. Now, if Spain will look to attack in this third phase and caught Argentina napping and then get a goal, maybe even two, and if they can score one early, then they get a two-goal cushion, maybe a three-goal cushion. And then comes the final third, when Lautaro Martinez will come in and Messi will go in the right. Now, the problem here is that what happens if the score is even? Because if the score is even, Argentina cannot do that. Argentina throws everything in this final third, in this fourth quarter, and then they look to win the match. They have done that successfully against Egypt and against England, and against Switzerland. They were lucky that Switzerland got red carded. Embolo got red carded. The problem here with Spain is that if they do that, they say a one goal down, and if they do that on their final phase, on the fourth quarter, then Spain might break, because they have got such pacey players like Yamal, and Nico Williams will come in this time during this phase, the fourth quarter. Okay, so he will look to attack as well from the two wings, and with Argentina's wingers being slow, and they, like during the England match, they had a lot of makeshift defenders. It will be extremely difficult to handle that attacking force which Spain has. So they might concede in the final quarter in their quest to get a goal. Now, Argentina this time did not look to take the match to the penalties. They looked to throw the question before that. So are they not confident about penalties? That is one thing which I'm not sure, because in the last 1990, that is what Argentina was doing. They did not have the team to compete with the better teams like Italy and Germany, and their ploy was to take it to the penalties. This time, though they have won so many penalties, are they not confident with their goalkeeper? Maybe the goalkeeper is not in that good form. That's why they are not that very confident that if they will win, if it goes to the penalties. So that is one thing which I am a little confused, because Argentina's best chance to me lies in the penalties. Because remember, Spain did lose the Nations League final to Portugal in the same manner. They got a lead, Portugal came back, then they got a lead again. Portugal came back 2-2 into the penalties and they lost. So that will be there for Spain to remember. So they would like to win it in extra time at least, if not in scheduled time, and they would like to win by a good margin. Though Spain looks just to score 1 or 2 goals, they don't care about the margins and they take it quite late. And then they have Mikel Merino, who has been coming up from the bench and scoring. So in the final phase, it will be interesting because Spain has scored a lot of goals in the final phase as well. Like Argentina, they have won against Portugal, they have won against Belgium. So, and this World Cup is about late goals. And if any other team who has scored in the final third and can match Argentina, nobody can match Argentina in that last phase in the fourth quarter. What they have done, the comebacks they have made. Spain did not make any comeback, but in an even game, they got the late winner, and that seem will be a danger for Argentina as well. So my pick will be Spain, but I know there are a lot of people, you guys in Calcutta, in India, there are fans of Messi and fans of Argentina, and they will be thinking, they will be hooting for Argentina. And there are some blind supporters. I have seen that they feel that he's God and that he's destined to win. Argentina is something else, but that's not the case. If it's a normal game, we go by the team strength, Spain should dominate and win. And there is a chance if Spain goes full throttle, then there could be a big humiliation loading for Argentina, and that would be sad because if Spain wins by a margin greater than 3 goals, then the last game of Messi will be a big humiliation, and that would be sad. Anyways, let's see what happens. So I would like you guys to comment on this one as well, and you comment that who is going to win, or what do you think should happen. Is it Yamil Lamal's first World Cup, or it is Messi's second, and he will sign off and his name will be written at the top in the book of legends. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and like this video if you think it is good enough. I will see you again after the World Cup final. Thank you. Bye now.